Pull that down a little bit. All right, hello everybody. It's been a hot minute since I've recorded anything, but these jokers out here, they gonna get me recording during my lunch break, so we'll do it. Strange things are afoot. I was planning on recording either tomorrow or tonight, and today's been weird, man. I got it all. It's root beer, by the way. It's not beer. But new things are afoot, and I wanted to sprint this lunch break looking for anybody that has any videos on this, and I'm sure everybody's probably out there looking into it. I guess why nobody's really covering it. But I want to talk about it because it's a little weird, man. It's a little strange, and I'm kind of like, what does this mean? What is this going on here? So I'm gonna flip you over. Yeah, there we go. Here's the new thing that popped up today.
And to see if we can hear more from the officers, the state police, as this is going on.
Stop. Wow, that was I don't know if it was that loud for you guys. Holy smokes. So this whole thing, this is good old CNN out in Minnesota. If you guys don't know what's going on in Minnesota, you guys living under a rock or something? But this is good old CNN out there recording in Minnesota. And apparently, all these cops, I guess they finally got the riots to go down in Minnesota. And like I said, we're going to talk more about it as we go. I want to see. I mean, hopefully it's there. Let's see if we can do this without.
I just wanted to hear this going.
Right now, give us a second, guys.
Man, that's just so
we can
loud.
Move back to where you'd like. We can move back to where you'd like here. We are live on the air at the moment.
Okay. Maybe it's just in my headphones. I don't know.
We are one team. Just put us back where you want us. We are getting out of your way. So
here's you got the CNN dude, and you got the cops come up, and they're kind of harassing him. You don't really see who he's talking to. I wonder if I can even get away with this. I wonder if maybe that's what's going on, is nobody's able to put a video up because CNN keeps popping it for like copyright or something.
Just let us know.
But see, you don't really get to see who they're talking to, and you just got these cops, and you got this really great shot right here, this really pre-planned looking shot going on. So basically what happens is, they go through and they're talking, they're doing their thing, yada, yada, yada. And what I don't see, and maybe that's what it is too, because, so this guy's he's got him, he's got a cameraman. Somebody's at the door. But he's got him, he's got a cameraman, he's got his producer, and he's got a sound guy there. There's at least 4 people here doing their thing. And what happens at things like this is the producer takes care of what's going on. When something happens, the producer's usually standing there, and if the producer sees something, if the cops come up, the producer will handle the thing with the cops. If the cops say, you're in the wrong place, you're doing the wrong thing, or if like, say, a reality TV show is filming in a certain place and they're doing something wrong and a cop comes up, the producer takes care of this stuff. And it's usually the producer that, handles these things. But what happens here is while this guy is talking, he starts talking again. They start filming again. He starts talking again.
In Minneapolis, this is
part
of the advanced police presence that we saw come over the course of minutes when the local police showed up. I'm
gonna turn the sound off. It's just out of the blue, these guys come up.
Among the state patrol unit that was advancing
Let's see if I can
up the street, saying and for the area.
Fast forward a little bit here. It's just out of the blue. It's just this guy's just like, okay, we're taking you in. We're just arresting you. Whatever. So, where was the producer? Where was the producer? Why is this happening? Why are we not hearing any rights going on? Why is he taken away first? This is for show. This is for show, and I don't understand why. I don't get this. I've been thinking about this since I've watched it. This happened this morning too. This was like the first thing I saw whenever I was just checking Twitter this morning. It was the first thing I saw because I woke up at 5:00 in the morning, and I think I saw this at 6, and well, maybe a little bit after that, maybe about 6:30. I don't know. I've been sitting on it for a second, but it's just I've been thinking about it, and I talked about it with Angie, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So this guy gets arrested, and you can hear the people back at the back of the studio saying, "Oh, okay, I wonder what's going on," and it's like supposedly this guy that comes in right here, they take his mic and they hand it off to a guy. It's hilarious. I don't know if he puts his mic down on the ground. And then they hand it to this dude, and I think this guy's a producer. I don't know. I don't know who's on the camera right now.
Allison, let's listen into what these officers are saying.
But they're taking him away, and there's some woman over here. Let's see if I can find her. Yeah, this woman right here, apparently what this video doesn't show is that she must have broke the line or something, and they went and arrested her too. I don't know what the hell it was. But it's just the whole thing, and then they come back, and then they arrest these other 3 knuckleheads, and they're sitting there kind of filming it, doing this whole thing, and they're talking, trying to figure it out. They come back and arrest this guy. I guess this guy's a producer is what they were saying.
They're about to we're all about to be arrested. That's our producer.
That's the producer. And this is the sound guy, and then the guy talking is the camera guy.
Our CNN producer is being...
I'm probably going to be taken in a minute.
Never seen anything like
And they're all sitting there talking like, well, I've never seen anything like this. Apparently this is the camera guy, either the camera guy or the sound guy. This must be the sound guy. He's the one that was talking, and then they take him and they put the camera down. It's like, so check this out. He puts the camera down in this perfect place, this perfect spot. This shot, let me go a little bit forward here. This shot right here,
they were standing.
that shot, you can't frame that shot any better. Oh, I just got arrested. I had to put my camera down, and what we happen to see is a SWAT guy standing in front of a burning building. What the hell is this? What is this? What's going on here? What is this? Okay, so my biggest problem with this whole thing, come back to this, 'cause I can't. My biggest problem with this whole thing is if it's set up, if it is a setup thing, what are they trying to make us believe? That's the biggest thing in this whole deal. Is that what are they getting at? What are they trying to make us believe on this? If it's set up, if it's not real, because this is CNN. CNN has been faking news since the 80s. You can go look up the was it the Gulf War stuff whenever they were filming in front of a blue screen. You can look at the green screen stuff that's happened within the past 20 years that happened in a certain place in Connecticut. You can look at some of the things that they've done recently where they were all filming in some other country, and there was somebody with a camera behind their camera taking a picture of it, and it looked like they were filming in front of this protest of all these women that were holding signs for something or other, and it looked like there was 20 or 30 girls there, and there was only maybe 5. You pull the camera behind the camera, and you can just see there's just like this little row of women there with a whole bunch of stuff happening in the background. It's like a forced perspective kind of thing, and So CNN lies. So what are they trying to get us to believe here? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. It's nuts. Absolutely insane. And what's even more troubling is if it's real, what the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is going on? What the hell is seriously? If it's fake, what are they trying to get us to believe? If it's real, what the hell is going on? And this has been bugging me all morning, and not many people are talking about it. People are just now saying, "Oh, this guy got released," and people are having problems believing it because it just doesn't look. It doesn't look right. There are certain things inside inside the video that they were filming that point to weird things, because that was Ganja's on a Face Like the Sun, his YouTube channel. This was his, and here, I'll just pull you back over. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Hell. He says, "I'm sorry for the skepticism, but this, to me, like the most staged event I might have ever seen on the news. This will divide the country even more. It's all to garner a vote. I don't know. Maybe not." He was later released. That's what I've heard from a couple of other people. This is mine. The producers are there for things like this. Why wasn't he talked to first? Why wasn't he arrested first? Why did not one single cop, that's the other one too, why did not one single cop demand the camera be turned off during the arrest? Not one single cop asked him to either put the camera down or turn it off until they were arresting them. And where were the rights? I never heard the rights. If they were doing them, I never heard them. I don't know. The camera pointed at this during the arrest to remind viewers of race war. I don't know. I can't breathe. Okay, I got you. And then, yes, this whole thing, I'm going to talk about this. It's like I said, I was going to do a video tomorrow or tonight, but this has been bugging me all day. Completely staged. Really? In the last 12 hours, I went from voting against Joe Biden to voting for him? What does that mean? What does that even mean? I don't understand that. Why would you change your mind just based on all this? Is it because of what? Is Trump doing anything wrong here? I don't even know. POTUS, to my knowledge, hasn't tried to stop it. Well, okay. There is that possibility, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't want anybody to vote anyways, because voting is just giving your rights over to be ruled. I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just I don't. It comes on the heels of a lot of weird stuff, Not just the death of the guy, which within itself had so much symbology and numerology inside of it. The one thing nobody ever talks about is the number that's on the cop car. That for the past however long that I've been doing this, we've been talking about numerology and numbers, and the number on the cop car was 320. Everybody's worried about the 666 on the trash can that was right beside him, and I'm like, I ain't worried about the trash. No, they were also saying it was 33rd Street. I think it's where they said it was, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, but there's literally a 23 standing right there in front of you, and the woman that was filming it, she made a deliberate effort to go and film that number specifically. I think it was twice, as a matter of fact. One on the back and one on the side. I may be wrong on that, though. I know she wanted to go down the side of the car trying to film everything, but and I don't know. I don't know. Saw a Dr. Evil meme as I was pulling all this up, that it was saying the pandemic isn't working. Start the race war. Man, I'm gonna talk about it. It's gonna be a long, long conversation, but this is just. I hate to wave my hands, but I'm just saying this whole thing is just, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is weird. Weird stuff. And it's happening on a weekend. And it's 5/29. It's May 29th. They always do these things right before a weekend so that you can sit there and think about it for the whole weekend. And then you come back on Monday and something's changed. That's how they do it. They like doing this kind of stuff on a weekend. I can almost guarantee you something else will happen before this day is out. Something else is going to come about before this day is done, and we're going to feel the ramifications of it by Monday. I don't know what. Maybe this is how they absolutely deal martial law, and I don't know. I just know that for the past week, all we've talked about is what's his name? Dershowitz. Herr Commandant Dershowitz. And he ain't Jewish. But all we've been talking about is him and him telling us that we don't have the rights. You don't have the rights. I don't have the rights. We don't have the rights. All we've talked about for the past week is we don't have the rights. I haven't talked about it. I was going to talk about it, but I took a break. I said I was going to take a break, and I took a break. I feel better for it too, because I needed to take a break. All anybody has talked about is that, and that was a week ago. That was right up to a couple days ago, and now all we're talking about is this. What are they distracting us from? I don't even know. I gotta go put my stuff away and get back to work in 15 minutes. My beard's getting long. I just noticed that. It's really, wow. I'll be talking about it. I'm just saying. I'm going to be talking about it. It's going to come about, and I'll figure it out. I look heavy too, man. I've gained 15 pounds. I've gained 15 pounds by being locked in my house. I'm not going out anymore and exercising. I'm not able to walk up the stairs. I walked up 3 flights of stairs every single day at my office just to be able to lose weight. Now I'm here and I'm blimping out because we're not getting out, and it's been raining because they've been spraying. It's amazing. They started talking about easing the lockdowns, and the first thing I started seeing was planes spraying again. And it's been rain. It's been rain for a week. Everything's planned. We'll talk about that too. I don't know. There's so much to talk about. It's weird stuff, guys. I don't know what else to say. It's just weird. Man, they got me out here wondering what's going on. All right. See you guys later.